put y'all on game real fast. See, I promise you, you're making it harder than it need to be. It don't have to be that hard. It's simple. Next time you see a female you want to talk to, just encourage her. Tell her something good. Walk up to her and say this to her. You glow, girl. Don't act like you don't know, girl. Yeah, you shining. You a diamond. Yeah, wait. You glow, girl. Your other man was slow, girl. Yeah, you shining. Hold up, wait. You a diamond. Yeah, whoa. This is for the females who know that life is more than retail. Oh yeah, she said her name is Trinity.
What's up, y'all? What's up? So, y'all know how it is. You know, it's Thursday. I'm on my way to school. You know, car talks with True. Everything just straight up, real authentic. No makeup, nothing. Just me and you guys. So, today I want to talk about self-esteem. I want to talk about how important it is to truly love yourself. And it's also important that our men show us love as well. I've never seen so much downgrading within our race, like as far as black people, like, you know, the black men feel like we degrade them or we talk down about them, and we feel like that they disrespect us and talk down on us. And a lot of that has to do, to me, my opinion has to do with one, upbringing, and two, the self-esteem that each party has for each other, like, not for each other, but our self-esteem pattern. Like, most of the time, you know, you were going to reciprocate. Y'all know I can't talk, right? What's sent to you. So I just want to talk about how self-care helps a lot with self-esteem. This is something that I've been learning myself because I did not grow up with the best self-esteem. To be honest with y'all, like, I still battle with it. You know, I'm confident and I know who I am, my worth, and all of that jazz. But there are times where I can sometimes question myself because of things I've been going through or how I've been treated by the opposite sex, you know, like when it comes to talking or dating. Like, I haven't really even been dating because my interactions with men have not been great. And it doesn't really make me feel too good. But you know, what I do know is that I know I'm someone special. I know that I have a lot to offer. And I know I'm a beautiful person, regardless of looks per se. I just think I have a beautiful heart, and I rarely celebrate myself. I do. I rarely celebrate myself. I rarely, you know, even say that I'm beautiful or I feel beautiful. I rarely do those things because I've never thought I was, what would you call it? I don't see myself above people or certain women or whatever. Like, I see myself equal. You know, I don't boast about, you know, things like that. So, you know, but I think it's important that we encourage each other in that side, on that side of things, support each other mentally, you know, like giving positivity to people, feedback to people in a positive way. You know, telling someone, hey, you look good today. Oh, you're beautiful or handsome, or, oh man, I really like the way that this haircut you have today. Like, you know, I think if we spent more time encouraging people and uplifting them, then it wouldn't be so much reciprocated. Y'all know I can't talk. We wouldn't see such a big, what I want to call it, such a vast urgency for acceptance from people. Like, you know, we got kids growing up feeling like they gotta look like the next Megan Thee Stallion or the next Nicki Minaj, or they gotta look like, you know, certain actors and actresses, and you know, it's so much poured into our younger generation on looks and what you gotta, you know, it's just too much. Instead of just letting people be themselves and celebrate children for what they can accomplish and what they're good at and how they look and what the styles that they have, you know, it's just, and social media plays a big part too. We got a lot of people that are trolls on there. We got a lot of people who they celebrate the wrong things, if you will. They don't really celebrate the things that are authentic and things that really should help build a person's character. So I want to encourage you, whoever you are, as I encourage myself, that you are beautiful and you don't need to compete with anybody. You are your own person. You have a lot to offer. You have flaws. There are things that you might want and you're not ready for because of, you know, all kind of different things, you know, maturity, growth, you know, thinking processes. Like, there's a lot of things that can, you know, prohibit you, I should say, from, you know, getting getting some of the things that you've been wanting to get or into or whatever. Like, you know, like I told y'all, everyone has a season when all those things come into fruition, and things that you thought you needed and really didn't need, you know, you'll end up getting what's best for you altogether. And, you know, it's an easy thing to say and a hard thing to swallow, for real. You know, you could talk about the pill, but when it comes to swallowing it, baby, that pill be extra big. But you still gotta swallow it, right? You still gotta do what you gotta do. Swallow it, chop it up, grind it, whatever you gotta do, but you gotta still take that medicine. You know what I'm saying? So, I know growing up, I didn't always have that, you know. My parents were very good parents. You know, I'm very blessed to have the parents I've had. But they spend a lot of time trying to nurture my spiritual growth than my natural, if you will. So my parents never stayed on, like, beauty and materialistic things. Like, they never coached us to be arrogant or, you know, anything like that. They always taught us to be proud of being black people and knowing, you know, where we come from and who we are. But we never really talked about continually, you know, celebrating the beauty of us. Like I said, my parents were they were spiritual leaders, so that's what they cultivated in us more, was our spiritual side. So, you know, parents, they're human, so I don't blame them for nothing. I just can see what was more important to them when I was growing up. That's just really what it is. But I know that because spiritual is number one, but I also know that especially young men and women, like, I mean, I say girls because I feel like girls have it hard, but I know men have it harder. They do, because especially being a black man, it's very hard. But I know as a woman, it's very imperative that we sow that seed into our young women, that they are beautiful and they don't need to be nobody but themselves. They don't need to be the next whoever. They don't need to be that. They need to be them, and they're beautiful, and nobody should tell them anything different. I constantly tell my niece she's beautiful because I didn't get that growing up. Nobody told me, oh, you're beautiful, except, you know what I'm saying, like, I never got that. Again, my parents were spiritual leaders. That's what they focused on. So, but it did affect me sometimes because I was always taller than the other girls, bigger than other girls. So when it came to, you know, understanding relationships and having crushes and stuff like that, when I wouldn't get, you know, I don't even know if you want to call it picked or whatever. Like if I liked somebody and they didn't like me back, and they might choose my friend or somebody around me that I know, or somebody else that wasn't me, and I see the differences in us, it used to always make me feel bad, because I thought, oh wow, I gotta look like her for you to notice me. You know what I'm saying? And that might have been the case. That might have been the case back then. We're talking about 80s, you know what I'm saying? Early 80s and early 90s. So like, well, not that old, more like early 90s. But so there were, people think different as the generations go, and as the time goes forward, things are different. But I used to think, wow, what's wrong with me? Like, especially if I knew that this person, the girl was very similar to me, we're different, but we're similar. So the only thing I can think of is she's smaller than me. That's why you like her. And so for a long time, I had a complex about my weight, because I felt like that's what guys wanted. But I didn't want to be the person that wanted, I didn't want to look like them, because I felt like, well, you got to like me for me. Weight is changeable. One day I might be really small. I might stay like this the rest of my life. I don't know. It's my choice, and it is what it is, but it doesn't stop the fact of who I am. And I'm not condoning anybody being like overweight. I'm just saying, it's just, let people live. Let people live and embrace who they are, and then if it's time for them to adjust for health reasons or whatever, then they'll do that. But you should, you shouldn't make people feel some type of way because they don't look like you. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do better with that with our young people. When they're young and they need to know about health and fitness, yes, let's teach them that, because we didn't get taught that younger. We came from a country family. Like, it was nobody. They didn't talk bad about you. You know what I'm saying? You from the country. Everybody was treated with respect. Wasn't like this city stuff where you have to look like people in the movies and stuff. I don't know why people do that dumb stuff. Anyway, I digress. But it is important, y'all, that we celebrate each other and that we help each other. You know what I'm saying? If there's a flaw that you see in somebody and there's a way that you can help them through that flaw, then do that. Y'all, we here to serve each other. Like, we are here to do that. So, let's do that. Let's end this curse, this generational curse. I'm about to pass up, Mr. Transfer Truck. I can't. But let's lift each other up. Let's lift each other up more. Let's, get behind each other, help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's give this next generation something to look forward to, or give them a good foundation to build on. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, all I see is shaky ground. Now, what I do see with the new generation is they are not what you call, they're not really judgmental. And I'm really glad for that. But I still see people in my generation that still have that old sense of wanting to be fit in with the crowd. And that's dumb. That's dumb. Like, it is. It's dumb. Like, celebrate each other. Stop making people feel like they have to fit into a group. Like, it's ridiculous. So maybe I'm ranting now. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all and get to this school all at the same time. But I just wanted to just quickly throw that out there. Something I have been thinking about for a little while, because I've said this on when we had the PK panel, that I am constantly reinventing myself. I'm constantly shedding old baggage and gaining new strength, and deciphering what needs to be let go, what needs to be refigured. So there are things on my mind, and that's been on my mind a lot lately, is how low self-esteem has really affected me in my life. Not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, not feeling beautiful enough. That really, I really had a hard time with that growing up. So I just thought I would just share that. And I don't know who out there has had that same feeling or feel the same way I do. And I just wanted to just put it out there that You know, you don't have to feel like that no more. Work through that, process it, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes time. Y'all, I'm all about journaling. Journaling really helps me, you know, piece out what I'm thinking and helps me let go of stuff, you know, because I don't typically like to tell, you know, people what I'm going through a lot, because I don't know, people sometimes it's just something you have to go through. It ain't really nothing nobody can really say, because a lot of stuff I've been going through, when I have told people I trust about it, they really don't know what to say. So that means I need to go ahead and put that in my journal and put that in my prayers before God, because if you have something you're dealing with and the number one person or persons you trust don't have a clue on what to tell you, then yeah, that's a God thing. That's a God thing. So hope this helped y'all. I think I went over a little bit because I try to keep this shorter, you know, a little shorter. Hopefully we'll get some lives coming soon. You know, COVID is really putting a really hard, you know, stamp on me getting panels together. But even if I just do it myself, y'all hit me up. Let me know what kind of things y'all like to hear or talk about on the live. I'm still waiting on some new topics, y'all. Hit me up, all right? So that song I was playing at the beginning is Aha Gazelle. That is called Glow Girl. I thought it was appropriate for what I was thinking about today, because the whole song is him just talking about how we glow. We're beautiful. Women, you are beautiful. But guess what? Guys, y'all are too. Y'all got it going on. You hear me? Don't let nobody tell you nonetheless. Okay? So I'm gonna rock out, and I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your week. I'll see y'all for Monday Motivation.
Don't act like you don't know, girl. Yeah, you shining. You a diamond. Yeah, wait, you glow, girl. Your other man was slow, girl. Yeah, you shining. Hold up, wait, you a diamond.